Another digger. What's it going to be? We're in the area now where that mill used to be. There's a lot of iron contamination in the ground, but picking through a few good signals. The silver coin was very, very close to where the mill used to be, but I'm slap bang on top of it. So here's hoping for maybe a wee lead mill token or another big coin. Do you see what I see? I think we have got coin number 2. We do. That is not a button. That is not a button. And I can see writing. Let's get you out the wind a wee bit. Oh, it's getting a bit breezy. Who have we got? Can't tell. Got Britannia. Oh, we've got 1916 I think that is. So this is going to be George V, the grandson of Queen Victoria. Let's give it a wee rub-a-dub and see. Excellent! Not a bad coin, a little bit pitted, but it's got a nice patina. Georgius V, by the grace of God, King of the Britons, Defender of the Faith, and Emperor of India. And you can see George looking to the left-hand side, and on the back, 1 penny, 1916, so slap bang in the middle of World War I. So I wonder if this was dropped by a British soldier who was here just about to be sent off to fight in France or in Belgium. Or alternatively it could have been dropped by one of the mill workers. But it is coin number 2. So George V, should I say, he should never have become king. His older brother should have been king, but he died unexpectedly in the 1890s during an influenza pandemic. And George, his brother was married, or engaged to be married at the time, to Mary of Teck, and George V then ended up marrying her. His older brother was also the one who lots of people suggest was Jack the Ripper in London, because there was an alleged royal connection. We'll never know. Great, on to the next. I'm following these tractor tracks at the minute because the soil's that horrible claggy way. See how it sticks to your wellies? So it's a little bit firmer here to walk on. As soon as you move into the side, it just becomes a nightmare. However, right here, oh, that is very coin-like. Let's see if we've got number 3. The wind is picking up a little bit. We're expecting another storm tomorrow and Monday. Oh, I see a glimmer of silver there. It's a bit of foil, I think. It is. It's gold foil. Thank you, Mr. Kipling. Oh well, no coin number 3. Ugh, the soil is just claggy and horrible here. So I just had to dig this one and then film it once it was out. It's a little bit drier, it's just a little bit boggy at this part. So further up the field, should be able to do a few more detailed digs, but we've got a little sort of triangle of lead. Again, could be any age, it's got that lovely white colour to it. So it's been in the ground for a while, but at the end of the day, it's junk. Oh, it's really getting windy. Trying to tuck the microphone out the way. Hopefully it's not too bad. As I'd mentioned earlier, before I spotted something in the ground, I think we've got another couple of days of storms coming for Scotland. Sunday and Monday. I think they've given it a name again, so it must be potentially quite bad. Anyway, this one was pretty good, right on the surface, and I can see some green right here, and it is looks like a big washer that's broken. So what we call in the business, junk. This one didn't sound great, but now it's out the hole. That could be a coin, but the reason it didn't sound great, there's the hole. There's iron in there as well. but we've picked a good signal. Let's see what we get. I just got the pinpointer out to pick it out, but I don't need it because it's right there. Do you see it? It just caught my eye just on its edge. It's another coin, but I think by the colour of it, I think it's a spendable. I think it's a 1 pence. Let's give it a wee rub-a-dub and see. And it is indeed a spendable. It's a 1 pence Elizabeth II. You can see it on the coin. Looking to the right hand side, you can see the date 1971. So this coin is 8 years older than me. Virtually an antique. And on the reverse you've got the crown, the chains and the portcullis. So a 1 pence. Spendable. I can go and get something, treat myself. Not sure we actually have anything worth 1 penny anymore, but I could give it a go. Barely 2 feet away from the 1 penny, have we got another? Have we got another penny? Let's find out. It wasn't deep, and it's somewhere in here. Oh, turn it on. It is on. Somewhere in there? It is. Okay. We have a clod. A very wet, horrible clod. Oh, what's that sticking out there? That is metal, I think. That is metal. Just a wee nail or something. Oh. Is that a watch winder? Oh, soil's disgusting. I think it might be a watch winder. See the circular shape, and there's sort of a little straight piece of metal coming out from each side. I'm going to have to give this a clean up off camera. I'm not going to be able to get this done one-handed. Fortunately, there's a little burn, a little stream to the side of me, so I can always go and give it a wash. Well, let's see. I've given it a little wash in the stream, and we've got more gold. You just see the gold gilding. It's a little bit clearer on the other side. You see it shining through? And that is part of a watch winder. So this would probably hang on your chain that your pocket watch was attached to. And one of the ends, I'm assuming that one there, you would daily plug that into your little watch and wind it up. Had to do it every day. And date-wise, I'm guessing this is probably going to be Victorian. It's got a nice sort of almost flowery decoration in the middle and these little pellets around the outside edge. And I'm thinking it's probably sometime 1830s through to the 1900s. It's a nice little find. These were very common back in the day. Obviously everyone that could own one owned a pocket watch, and these were before the advent of wristwatches. So you would wear it in your waistcoat pocket, and you'd normally have a little chain attached for security. A bit sort of Peaky Blinders for anyone who watches that. So that's a nice find. Lots of aeroplanes coming and going overhead. Beautiful blue sky, look at that, not a cloud in sight. Still only probably about 3 degrees, which is what, 3, 6, double it and add 30, 36 degrees Fahrenheit, give or take. But down here, I've been digging away, out of breath. Initially a bit of a faint signal. I'd had a couple of bits of aluminium on the surface, but this one is deep, and the deeper I go, the better it sounds. I can't actually fit my coil in the hole anymore, but that sounds pretty good. I'm going to have to keep on digging though, so let's see what we get. This one definitely sounds like a good one. I've started to track it down now. It's not massive. This is either going to be something good or it's going to be bloody awful. A big tin can. Right, I'm going to have to get the spade back in here and dig it out a bit more. Well, here I am, out of breath for digging. It's not often you get to see my face. It is freezing cold. I'm on my knees digging this hole, and I've got a good one. I've got a huge, I think it's a massive silver coin. Absolutely massive silver coin. Let me turn the camera around and show you. It just popped out with a spade. You just see the glint of silver just in this bottom edge right there. Now this has got a centimetre and inches measurement on it. It goes up to 8 inches, and we are plus that below the soil level. I mean, we're 12 inches, we're 30 centimetres down, I'm reckoning. Thank God I dug that, because it wasn't a great signal to begin with. Very, very faint. But I thought I'd give it a bash, and I think we've been rewarded with a massive silver coin. I think it is a massive silver coin. That is a coin. That has to be a coin. That is a coin. Oh my God, it's huge! This might well be the biggest silver coin I've ever found. Right, what have we got? Oh, nothing. Oh, that is silver coin. Oh, that's a beauty. That is a beauty. Look at the size of it. That is massive. That weighs about an ounce. Oh my God. Right. This is going in the river, or in the burn, the stream, for a little wash. It's looking really good. It is looking really good. My God, if you could feel the weight of this. I mean, this weighs an ounce. It feels like it weighs an ounce. That's about what, 28, 30 grams, something like that. That is going to be a huge big silver coin. I mean, I don't know what that is, a crown or a half crown or something. Certainly not a sixpence or a shilling. That is a monster. Look how thick it is. In fact, there's letters on the side. There is. Well, I've never had one of these. I don't know, I'm going to guess it's probably going to be Queen Victoria, but I've never had one of these. There actually used to be an orchard here on the old maps. In the late 17 into the 1800s, there was an apple orchard and a pear orchard, almost exactly where I am. Now long gone, being consumed into the farmland. Right, enough of me babbling. I'm going to have to go. Enough, I'm actually shaking. I'm going to have to go and give this a wash, see what we can get.